Welcome, guys. Today is Monday, July 17th, 2017. You are tuned in to another episode of The Fresh Cut with KRich. Guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in once again. By the way, this is a milestone for me, guys. This is week 40. All right, 40. I've been going strong for 40 weeks now. Ever since day one. I mean, when I started doing this show, college football was still going on, but I've been doing this for about 40 weeks now. This is a milestone. Thank you guys for tuning in, supporting me, all the hard work that I put into giving you guys updates every week. So I would like to give myself a little pat on the back. Can you hear the noise? Can you hear the crowd? Thank you. I appreciate it. You're oh so kind. I wish I had the confetti and everything like that. I wish I had everything. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Another week. You hear the crowd. Got the fan support. So, I had to throw a little sound effect in for you guys. Wasn't able to get the balloons and the confetti and everything like that. But on tonight's show, we got a couple of things, a couple of different things that I'm going over tonight. NBA Summer League. We're talking about the Home Run Derby. The Home Run Derby was this past week. For all you baseball fans out there, incredible. I watched that. Hang on, let me mute my notifications here. All right. So the Home Run Derby, we're gonna go over that. We had the ESPYs Awards. The ESPYs Awards, I believe, was on Wednesday night, hosted by the great, the legend, the one and only Peyton Manning. He did an incredible job hosting the ESPYs Awards. I'm going to talk about the winners of that. Great night of sports there. Honored a lot of our athletes. Gave out some big awards in the sports arena. We had the Wimbledon men's and women's finals. We're going to talk about that. That was played on Saturday. We also had the Mayweather-McGregor press conferences. Remember the Mayweather-McGregor? That fight's coming up on August 26th, but we had they did a world tour. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. For those of you who don't have Showtime, go on YouTube, look it up. Pure entertainment, comedy. It was very comical, if you ask me. Some other random news. We had some NBA news, some other things going around in the NBA. But let's get right to it. So we're going to start things off tonight talking about the NBA Summer League. Now, the Summer League has not just been on NBA TV. It's been coming on ESPN, ESPNU. This is a chance for the rookies, some of the other young guys to showcase their talent. Going over some scores from this past week. Now, the Las Vegas Summer League is what we've been focusing on here. They actually have a little playoff going on in the NBA Summer League. But this is from Tuesday. We had the Spurs Trailblazers. Spurs won 99-85. Brian Forbes had 35 points. Caleb Swanigan, you remember that guy? You remember him? He had 19 points, 13 boards, 1 assist. Jazz lost to the Grizzlies in overtime, 84-81. Donovan Mitchell, 37 points for the Utah Jazz. Kid came out of Louisville. Dylan Brooks, you remember him from Oregon, had 24 and 6. Bulls beat the Wizards 82-73. Celtics beat the 76ers 88-83. And the Timberwolves beat the Warriors 78-76. Let's see. Moving on to Wednesday's games. Now, this is when the playoffs started. Pelicans beat the Hawks 105-95. Quinn Cook, remember Cook from Duke, had 26 points, 5 boards. John Collins had 25 and 9 for the Hawks. Let's see. The Nuggets beat the Rockets 87-81. Miami Heat beat the Wizards 89-88. Warriors beat the Timberwolves 77-69. Patrick McCaw 26 points, 4 boards. Suns beat the Jazz 97-81. Josh Jackson, remember Josh Jackson from Kansas, had 21 and 15, double-double for him. Eric Griffin for Utah, 18 and 10, 3 assists. Kings beat the Bucks 69-65. The Trailblazers beat the Bulls 88-77. Jarnell Stokes, 16 points. The Lakers 103-102 over the 76ers. Now, Lakers have had a pretty good summer league here. Lonzo Ball, this kid's been the talk of the town. LeVar Ball's son. Lakers took him with the number 2 pick Lonzo had 36 points, 8 boards, 11 assists. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now let's see. Going over some other stats. So Lonzo Ball, I've been watching him, man. The kid's been impressive. The kid is a great passer. He can pass the ball. His shot, he has a funny form, but he's a great assist man, great team player. I think the Lakers got a pretty good pickup with Lonzo Ball there. Trailblazers beat the Grizzlies 87-82. And then we had the Lakers and the Mavericks. Now, this was the semifinals. So, the semifinals in the NBA Summer League featured the Trailblazers against the Grizzlies. Trailblazers won 87-82. Jarnell Stokes with 22 points, 15 boards. Swanigan 15 and 11. And then the Lakers won 108-98 last night in the second semifinal game. Kyle Kuzma, 24 points. Kid's been outstanding. Vanderblue, 17 points. Lonzo had 16. And Lonzo left the game with a strained calf. I'll talk about that in a second. But Dennis Smith Jr. had 21 points. If you haven't seen that kid play, you might want to check him out for the Dallas Mavericks. Kid came from NC State, I believe. 21 points. Kid can jump. He can shoot off the dribble. He's a total package. So the Lakers and the Trailblazers have advanced to the Summer League Championship in Las Vegas. That game will be played tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. But for you Laker fans out there, Lonzo Ball fans out there, Fresh Cut has some news to tell you guys. Lonzo will not be playing in the championship game. Strained calf. I mean, I wish he was playing, but like I said, this is just a summer league. So Magic Johnson, general manager, they're probably saving the kid, saving him for the upcoming season. By the way, some other interesting thing that happened with Lonzo. Now, you remember his dad developed the Big Baller brand. Big Baller brand, BBB. I know you guys have seen all about it, heard all about it. Now, Lonzo Ball wore his own signature shoe in the first 2 games of the Summer League. But then, when he returned from injury, this guy switched up the shoes. So he's wore Nikes, he's wore Jordans, he's wore Adidas. This guy, he kind of went away from the Big Baller brand. As a matter of fact, when he wore the Nikes, he scored 36 points. So this has been a big deal. According to LeVar Ball, his dad says, doesn't matter. He said he's making a statement to the brands. The brand is nothing without the players and all this stuff. So, but you remember, Big Baller brand was selling Lonzo Ball's signature shoe for about $500. Not sure how many of you guys are going to cop that. Not sure how many guys are going to buy that shoe. But in one of the games, LeBron James even watched this kid. LeBron sent out a funny Instagram post saying, he was wearing Nike. He said something. But hey, I mean, I can't really get into this shoe thing, but I mean, Big Baller brand. It's good that his dad's establishing a brand for his son, but his son went out, wore different brands throughout the Summer League. So tonight we have the Lakers and the Trailblazers. Like I said, Lonzo Ball is not playing in tonight's game. They're sitting him out with a calf strain. And then switching gears a little bit, we had the Home Run Derby. I believe this was on Monday night. Aaron Judge, rookie from the New York Yankees, won the Home Run Derby. This was very exciting. The T-Mobile Home Run Derby. He won over Miguel Sano, took home the title. Aaron Judge, this kid was outstanding, man. Now, he had to overcome 22 first-round home runners from Justin Bauer of the Florida Marlins. Just a rookie, but this guy, now Giancarlo Stanton, remember I told you this guy won the Home Run Derby last year, but he got knocked out in the first round, 17-16. So Aaron Judge was your 2017 Home Run Derby champ, finished with hitting a total of 47 homers against just 29 outs. He's the first rookie to win the Derby outright, Home Run Derby. This guy, Aaron Judge, is impressive, man. He's a big kid. He's like 6'7", 245, something like that. But Aaron Judge, rookie for the New York Yankees. Now, Aaron Judge hit 23 first-round homers. This is marked the third best round in the home run derby history. So, congratulations to Aaron Judge, home run derby. Always exciting. That was here, down my way, down in Miami. Aaron Judge won the home run derby. Let's see, anything else from the derby? Like I said, I did watch that. This Bauer kid, like I said, he had 22 home runners in the first round. But Aaron Judge overcame that, came back and won it. This guy was hitting him out of the ballpark, man. So, that's always exciting. Aaron Judge, now he won in the final round over Miguel Sano 11-10 as far as home runners. So, congratulations. Now, moving right along, we have this whole boxing thing going on between Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor. If you guys haven't heard, Conor McGregor, he's a famous UFC fighter. Floyd Mayweather, undefeated. Guys never lost. But those two will meet in the ring in Las Vegas on August 26th, a Saturday. Mark your calendars. Now, this week, they did like a world tour. The world tour started out in L.A., then they moved to New York, then they moved to London. Not really a press conference. I mean, these guys were just going back and forth, a lot of cursing, calling each other a lot of racial slurs, and Floyd, flinging his money in front of Conor. Conor coming out with this Japanese, like, mink coat, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Not really a press conference. Those guys just talking a bunch of trash. Then they get, like, this close to each other, and all this stuff. To me, I think it's all scripted. I think that I don't think none of the press conference stuff was real. It was all scripted. This was all pre-planned because they knew the fans were going to tune in. It's all for money. But apparently Floyd is under a lot of heat because he used, he used some homophobic slurs in the final press conference. But like I said, I think this was all a planned event. This was all pre-planned beforehand. Those guys, a lot of people are going to pack the house to see these two talk a lot of trash. As far as the fight itself, we'll see. Floyd said he's actually the king of the octagon. We'll see about that. But Floyd Mayweather's 49-0. He's never lost. Conor McGregor saying that he's going to knock Floyd out in 4 rounds. There was a lot of trash talking going back and forth. So I was able to tune into that. But like I said, I think it's all scripted. I think they did that all for the money. I can't, this is my show. It's professional. I can't really repeat some of the things that they said. Look it up for yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. But in London, they're shooting middle fingers at each other, all kinds of stuff. But like I said before, those guys are two great promoters. That's what boxing is all about. It's about promotion, the money team. This guy Floyd, like I said, a lot of things went down in that London press conference. That was the final press conference before the fight on August 26th. So those two are in hot water. A lot of racial things shouted at one another. A lot of crazy stuff. But, I mean, I'm going to watch the fight because it is what it is. Mayweather-McGregor. I mean, you're going to watch it. You're going to tune in. All right, now let me read these comments. Now, my dad said, will Lonzo Ball replace your boy Kobe? Of course not. Lonzo Ball, he can't be Kobe. There's no way. I mean, Kobe is Kobe. Whether you liked him, whether you hated him, the guy was a legend. I've been with the Lakers through thick and thin, Kobe and Shaq, post-Shaq days, all that. But no, I think Lonzo Ball, I think he will turn out to be a great, great player. And what's going to be interesting, Dad, is next year, the 2018 free agency is what's going to be crazy. A lot of people are saying LeBron is going to leave Cleveland and come to L.A. Can you imagine that? LeBron in a Lakers jersey? But no, Lonzo will not replace Kobe. I don't think nobody can. I mean, it's Kobe. It's Jordan. It's Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So, don't think so. Chris Price, my friend, says Mayweather will be killed in the octagon. Literally killed. I mean, you could be right. We'll have to see about that because My thing is, this Conor guy, he's going to have to use his hands in this fight. Octagon, you can kick, wrestle, all kinds of things. Anything goes when you get in that UFC octagon. But can Mayweather, as you know, Mayweather came out of retirement to fight this guy, came out of retirement to fight Conor McGregor. So we'll see what happens on August 26th. After that, will they actually meet in the octagon in the UFC fight? I don't know. It all depends on what Floyd Mayweather wants to do. Chris says Lonzo will be a great player. As long as Fox isn't his matchup, then he's toast. I mean, De'Aaron Fox, kid, came out of Kentucky. He's quick, has a lot of speed. Arguably one of the fastest rookies in the league right now. But like I said before, I'm going to watch that game tonight, Chris. I don't think that Lonzo should have been held out of that. It's the Summer League Championship. We got to see what Lonzo Ball can do here. This guy's been he's been outstanding so far in the 2017 NBA Summer League, especially in the Las Vegas League. Now, I know Chris Price, my next segment that I'm going to get to, you're going to love. Now, on Wednesday night, we had the 2017 ESPYs Awards hosted by the one and only Peyton Manning. I mean, he had me dying laughing. The guy, not only is he a legend, he was a great host. His jokes were hilarious. If you guys haven't seen the highlights from the ESPY Awards, please go back and watch that because it was funny, man. It was real funny. So let me pull this up here. So one of the main things that happened is in the beginning of the show, he had this joke that he basically called out Kevin Durant. Now a lot of people are saying, remember, Kevin Durant is a cupcake because he joined the Golden State Warriors. Here's the joke that he said. Now, he first was referring to the U.S. women's gymnastics team. He called them out, but then he included Kevin Durant in the joke. So he said, I love that the Final Five, referring to the U.S. women's gymnastics team, won the most Olympic medals as any U.S. gymnastics team ever. Then he said, and our gymnastics team was so dominant that Kevin Durant told me he wants to play for them next year. And then right after he said that, the camera cut quickly to Durant. And I mean, by the look on his face, Kevin Durant didn't appreciate it. Was that scripted? Maybe. I don't know. But Kevin Durant was not happy. And his mom was sitting right beside him, cracking up laughing. I mean, I was dying. I was like, wow. Then right after that, they cut straight to Westbrook because then he said something about Westbrook. Then he says, and I got to tell you, I don't think you start for that team, Kevin. Russell Westbrook, what do you think? Russell's like, gives this funny look at the camera. That was hilarious, man. That was hilarious. So, I mean, I think Peyton Manning should host the ESPYs Awards every year. He was great, man. I mean, he had some hilarious jokes, man. Then there were some other funny jokes that he said throughout the night. Let's see. He talked about his brother Eli. Then he said something about, he had a funny joke about John Cena, the the wrestling guy. He goes, John Cena is an athlete the same way Ryan Lochte is a reliable witness. That had me dying laughing, man. That had me dying laughing. Then he did this segment when he was he threw the Super Bowl party. You guys got to just look at the highlights from the ESPY Awards. It was great. Now, going over the winners from that night, best male athlete went to, now the finalists were Russell Westbrook, Chris Bryant from MLB, Sidney Crosby from the Stanley Cup Finals, and Michael Phelps swimming. Best male athlete award went to Russell Westbrook. A lot of people are saying that Tom Brady could have been in there, stuff like that, but Russell Westbrook, you got to understand, the guy averaged a triple-double. He averaged a triple-double. Best female athlete went to gymnastics winner Simone Biles. Other finalists were Katie Ledecky, Candace Parker, and Serena Williams. So Simone Biles won over Serena Williams. Interesting. Best championship performance. Now this is where things can really get kind of shaky. I kind of disagree with this one here. They gave it to Kevin Durant. All right. They said Kevin Durant had the best NBA Finals performance. They gave him that over Tom Brady's Super Bowl comeback from 28-3. I kind of disagree with that. I mean, a lot of people don't like the Patriots, but come on. The Super Bowl, you all saw it. Tom Brady was down 28-3, came back against the Falcons. To me, that was the best championship performance. What a Super Bowl that was. The other finalists were Shay Knighton from the College World Series, Deshaun Watson from the College Football National Championship. Got to put him in there because he beat Alabama, the great Alabama. Best breakthrough athlete went to Dak Prescott from the NFL. Best record-breaking performance, Michael Phelps won that, extended his own record of most gold medals, most Olympic medals. Other finalists, we have Bill Belichick, Diana Taurasi, Russell Westbrook with the most triple-doubles. Best upset. Now, I agree with this. Mississippi State defeated Connecticut in the women's NCAA basketball Final Four. You remember the Huskies, women's Huskies basketball team, they were unbeatable. But Mississippi State beat, though. I mean, that was crazy on a last-second shot. Clemson defeats Alabama. That could have been a good upset there, too. That was another finalist. But the winner went to Mississippi State women's basketball defeating the Connecticut Huskies. Best game. All right. You got to agree with this, although this one could be tough. Best game went to Patriots versus Falcons in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's got to go down as the best game. Then you had the Cubs and Indians World Series Game 7. You remember that? That also could have won. Best play. Now, this is another one I kind of disagreed with. They gave it to Aaron Rodgers to Jared Cook. He won the best play. And then Lamar Jackson hurdles defender. You know, those were the two nominated for best play. But then, remember that play in the Super Bowl, Julian Edelman's Super Bowl catch versus Noah Brown. You remember, I don't even know how to describe it to you, but it was one of those crucial plays where Edelman caught it in traffic between three guys. It looked like the ball hit the ground. To me, that was the best play right there. And then other finalists were Morgan Williams buzzer beater versus UConn versus Larry Nance dunk. Northwestern buzzer beater versus Edwin Encarnacion walk-off home run. Russell Westbrook, LeBron James dunk off the backboard. But like I said, I don't think Aaron Rodgers' pass to Jared Cook was the best play. Nah. I would have went with the Julian Edelman Super Bowl catch. That was crazy. Best team. The finalists were Golden State Warriors, Chicago Cubs, Clemson Tigers, Pittsburgh Penguins, New England Patriots, South Carolina Gamecocks from women's NCAA basketball, and the U.S. women's gymnastics. Best team they gave to the Golden State Warriors, Kevin Durant, Cupcake Durant, and the Golden State Warriors won best team. Best international athlete. Oh, this is easy. Usain Bolt, track and field, was the winner. Canelo Alvarez was the runner-up. Conor McGregor was in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that's pretty good. Usain Bolt, I agree with that. Best NFL player. Now, this is another controversy. They gave it to Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady right behind him, followed by Ezekiel Elliott. I have some news on Ezekiel Elliott. I will talk to you about that, guys, in just a minute. Khalil Mack, Matt Ryan. They gave it to Aaron Rodgers. Best MLB player, Mike Trout from the LA Angels. Best NHL player was given to Sidney Crosby. Best driver, Lewis Hamilton. Best NBA player went to LeBron James from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Finalists for that was Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook. They gave it to LeBron. Best WNBA player went to Candace Parker from the Los Angeles Sparks. Best fighter went to Demetrius Johnson, MMA fighter. Best male golfer, Sergio Garcia. Best female golfer, this is going to be hard to pronounce, Aria Judenargan, if I pronounced that right. Best male tennis player, Roger Federer. Got some information on Federer as well for you guys. Best female tennis player, Serena Williams. That's easy. Best male college athlete went to Deshaun Watson from Clemson. Okay, all right, I can agree with that. Deshaun Watson had an incredible year for the Clemson Tigers. I can agree with that. Best female college athlete, Kelly Barnhill from Florida softball. Best male action sports, Mark McMorris, snowboarding. Best female action sports athlete went to Anna Gasser. Best jockey, John Velasquez. Best male athlete with a disability, Steve Seria, wheelchair basketball. Best female athlete with a disability, Becker Myers. Best bowler, Jason Belmonte. Best MLS player, David Villa, New York City. Best male U.S. Olympic athlete, Michael Phelps from swimming. That's an easy one there. Michael Phelps, man, guy's built like a fish. He is a fish. Best female U.S. Olympic athlete, Simone Biles. And also during the show, for those of you who watched the ESPYs, Michelle Obama presented the Arthur Ashe Courage Award to Special Olympics founder Eunice Kennedy Shriver. Got to watch that segment. Very, very touching, very encouraging. Jon Stewart presented Master Sergeant Israel Del Toro with the Pat Tillman Award for service. Got to watch that, man. That was incredible. Bryan Cranston honored retired Los Angeles Dodgers announcer Vin Scully with the Icon Award, and New Orleans Saints superfan Jarius J.J. Robertson was honored with the Jimmy V. Perseverance Award. So great show there. I really enjoyed the ESPYs this year. Like I said, Peyton Manning was absolutely hilarious. A lot of great pieces there. That was great. Moving along to the Wimbledon. For those of you who watched the Wimbledon finals on Saturday, Venus Williams lost to Garbine Muguruza in straight sets. So she beat Venus 7-5, 6-0, claimed the finals last 9 sets. So this girl that won the Wimbledon, a lot younger than Venus, had a lot more energy than Venus. But like I said, Venus, got to give her props after everything that she's gone through. Venus was bidding for her 6th championship, but this girl was just a little too much for her. So Venus Williams lost to Wimbledon. And then, moving on to the men's finals, Roger Federer beat Marin Cilic to win his record 8th Wimbledon title. You ask me, Roger Federer is one of the best ever. One of the best. He's got to be one of the best in the game right now. This guy has won the Wimbledon 8 times. It's an all-time record. Extended his record to 19 Grand Slam titles. This guy won 6-3, 6-1, 6-4, won in straight sets. Federer, he's only 35 years old. Finished the contest in 1 hour 41 minutes. He becomes the oldest man in the open air to win at the All England Club. So Roger Federer, man, he has passed Pete Sampras and William Renshaw, who won their 7th titles. He has 8. With 19 major titles, he extends his lead over Rafael Nadal in the men's game to 4. And now stands joint 4th on the all-time list. So Roger Federer, incredible tennis player, man. Like I said, one of the best in the game in his sport right now. Let's see here. Switching gears a little bit, we have some NBA news. The Pelicans and Rajon Rondo agreed to a 1-year deal. So Rondo will be out there in New Orleans. 1-year deal. Rajon Rondo. So Rondo will not be joining the Lakers. The Pelicans re-signed Drew Holiday. We'll see what happens there. But he will team up once again with DeMarcus Cousins, this time in New Orleans. So we'll see what happens with the Pelicans there. Should be interesting. Now, I told you guys I had some news involving Ezekiel Elliott. So this is breaking news. I just found out about this today. Ezekiel Elliott was involved in an incident at a Dallas bar late Sunday night. According to the Dallas Police Department, officers were dispatched to the bar around 9:40 p.m. 30-year-old man said he was physically assaulted but could not identify who assaulted him. The man was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. But they are saying Ezekiel Elliott was involved. Now, the NFL is aware of this. They're looking into it. They have to perform their investigation. I don't know what's going on with Ezekiel Elliott, man, but he's already in some trouble from before with some domestic incident, and the NFL saying he might be suspended a game or 2. Not quite sure. I mean, that'd be crucial if NFL hands down some harsher penalties for this guy. This is the Ezekiel Elliott, man. Ezekiel Elliott. All you fantasy players out there, you might want to hold back for just a second. This guy's getting into some legal trouble now, man. Now, he's already under an investigation from a 2016 domestic violence accusation. Multiple sources are saying he could serve a 1 or 2 year suspension. We'll see. But wow, I mean, Ezekiel Elliott getting into some trouble here. Like I mentioned before, Lonzo Ball is not playing in tonight's championship game in the Las Vegas Summer League. Let's see what Chris Price has to say. Elliott might run himself out of the league. You're right, man. 3 years tops unless he changes. I hope that doesn't happen. Ezekiel Elliott's outstanding player, phenomenal running back. A lot of people get him on their fantasy league. Dallas Cowboys, he's playing for America's team. Hopefully he can change for the better. Well, guys, that's pretty much all I have for tonight. I know I covered a lot of different things. Like I said, this is my 40th show. Make sure you guys check out the Fresh Cut with KRich on my page. I've created a separate page, Fresh Cut with KRich. As soon as this video gets done uploading, I'll post it to my page. Like and share. I'll see you guys on the 24th. I'm probably going to tune into this Summer League Championship basketball game. We'll see what happens there. By the way, college football is getting closer. Marking calendars. A little over a month, we'll be talking about college football. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's here. Make sure you guys circle September 2nd, Florida State, Alabama. I'm going to keep telling you guys about that game because I have a lot of confidence that we'll get the job done. Florida State will get the job done. Football, that's my thing. I cannot wait. My mom says happy 40th, son. Appreciate that very much. Like I said, I wish I had the balloons and the confetti. I don't have all of that. But 40 weeks strong. About to post my video. Palm Beach County coming to you live. Rex says hello. He's bothering me. But I will see you guys next Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. Same place, same time. Peace. I'm out.